Hello, my friends, and I hope you're really, really well. This video today is going to be a video where I'm going to share with you 3 tools in case you are a person who experiences a lot of anxiousness, a lot of nervousness before presenting, whether it's in a meeting, whether it's before speaking on a stage, or maybe you get really nervous before big, important, kind of difficult conversations. And you find yourself to be full of energy, but not the great energy, the energy that is scattered, that is all over the place, making you feel anxious, your heart is racing, and your thoughts are going just really catastrophizing about the worst possible outcome that might happen in that presentation or in that talk. So if you are this person, I want you to know that there is nothing wrong with you. And just because you feel like this, it doesn't mean that you are not capable of delivering impactful, really strong presentation. Not at all. What is happening is that your nervous system in that moment when you're feeling like this is being dysregulated, is throwing you into dysregulation because it believes that there is some kind of danger in that presentation or in that talk that you are about to experience. And your nervous system thinks so because it kind of remembers some kind of memory in your past. It might have been when you were a child, or maybe just recent memory, but maybe things didn't go exactly as you wanted them to. And funny thing is that consciously you might not even remember this kind of memory, but your nervous system remembers it. And so it's predicting the future outcome based on that past memory, which is not great, right? Because we don't want our nervous system to be in the driver's seat of our car, of the presentation that we are doing. So what we want to do, we want to learn how to bring ourselves into the present moment, because when we learn how to do that, we are signaling to our nervous system that we are here, that we are present, and that we are safe. And the nervous system doesn't need to do the job for us. It can allow us to get to that presentation, to come to that meeting as our adult, self-confident self. And that's why it's important to learn how to regulate your nervous system. An important part here to understand, to know, is that we can't regulate our nervous system by talking ourselves into being calm. I'm sure you've tried it. I've tried it many, many times. There is no amount of talking that we can use to persuade ourselves to be calm, authentic, and impactful and confident. There is no amount of talking. And the reason for it is that our nervous system is located in our body, and it's not located in our head. And it means that when we are speaking, when we are using the words, our nervous system literally doesn't understand, can't hear what we are saying. And that's why we need to learn how to regulate our nervous system through using the tools that will calm ourselves down in the body, not in our head. So tool 1, as I said, when we are experiencing this kind of state, when we are really anxious, and again, our mind is all over the place, we are feeling really scattered, we are feeling all over the place, what we want to do, we want to bring ourselves to the present moment, back to our body. How we do this as the tool number 1 is that what we want to release this kind of excess energy that we are feeling in the body. What happens very often, what we do, is that we either try to suppress it because we think we shouldn't be feeling it, or we try to ignore it and just push ourselves through it. None of this works, because the energy doesn't disappear. Energy doesn't disappear, it can only transform. But so what we need to do, we need to learn how to actually release it from our body. So we don't want to suppress, and we don't want to pretend that it's not there. It is there, and what we want to do, we want to release it from the body. How we do this is that you literally take your favorite fast song, you turn it on, and you start dancing, or you start shaking. So you go and you start shaking your hands, your whole body, your hips. And if you have never done this before, if you have never done the work with your nervous system and with your body, this will feel really, really weird, and you will feel really embarrassed, even in front of yourself, possibly, even if you are on your own, if you have never done this before. So here, I just gently want to invite you, just try, just go, because I'm sure you've tried many other things and they didn't work. So just try, give yourself 5-10 minutes of really good shaking, dancing, and just see what happens. Or you start, just keep moving until you start feeling the energy melting from your body. You will feel it. I promise you that you will feel in your body like you're calming down, and you come into the present moment. So tool number 1 is put the music on and start dancing, shaking until you feel the body calming down. Tool number 2 is box breathing. And you might have heard about this. And this is breathing. So first, in the first tool, we have released the energy. Now we came more to the present moment, and we want to ground more in the present moment and in the body. And how we are going to do this is through the box breathing, which means that we are going to inhale on a count of 4. We're going to hold on a count of 7, and we're going to exhale on a count of 8. What is important in here that exhale is longer than inhale, because again, if we do exhale and the exhale is longer than the inhale, it signals safety to our nervous system. Basically, the message is, I'm here, I've got myself, you do not need to protect me by being all over the place because I'm grounded here. I'm here in the present moment and in my body. Now, what happens very often with my clients who are busy people and they are on a go all the time, and they are not used to very often doing long breaths. They sometimes have got, often they have got problems actually to even breathe to the count of 4, to the count of 7, and to the count of 8. So if this is your case, don't worry, it doesn't matter. You can just start with maybe count to 2. Even that helps. So count to 2, inhale, hold, count of 4, and then exhale, maybe count of 5 or 6. Right? So we want to start small. We want to start with whatever works for you, because you are adjusting to your own nervous system and your own body. But it is important to start somewhere, because once again, this is a signal to your nervous system, which is telling it that I've got this, I can do this presentation, and I can actually go there, not from this kind of scattered place, but being in my body, being confident and authentic, connected within myself. So try. And the third tool that I want to share with you today is once again going to bring that present moment even more into here and now, even more into the place of safety. So once again, that the nervous system knows we are good to go. And this is the work where we are doing with here with the accessory nerve, which lays here below this big bone, below the collarbone. What you want to do, you want to find that space just below and press it tightly, and then just start tapping here along the neck. This kind of motion, this kind of movement gives a very, very strong signal to your nervous system that you are safe and brings you into the present moment here and now. Many of my clients and other people that I know who are high achieving and perform a lot, speak a lot on stages, would use this kind of tool to really regulate the nervous system, because there is a strong signal of safety. And then you just do it on the other side. You might do it once, or you might do it twice on each side, but then just take a deep breath and just feel, what is your state of being? How do you feel in your body? And I guarantee you, if you do these 3 tools, you will feel much calmer. You will feel like you are within yourself, and you are actually ready to go and present, conveying the message that you want to convey. So try it and let me know in the comments. I would love to know how you get on. And remember, please, regulating your nervous system is not luxury. It's not something that I am making up in here. It's really, really essential. And we've got so much science behind understanding our nervous system and how it influences the quality of our life, of everything that we experience in our life, whether it is success at work, in your business, your financial success, your relationships, your health. Everything comes from the state of your nervous system. So learning how to regulate it is absolutely essential. And if you've never done it, this video is your first prompt. For sure, you are not listening to this by coincidence. You were probably meant to hear this today. So give it a try and let me know in the comments. And if you would like to book a free session with me, then please feel free to do that in the link in the post. You know that before I go and coach with anybody, we first do 90-minute free session. There is no commitment to work with me after the session unless we both agree that we would like to enter the coaching partnership together. With that, I will leave you. Go and try. Let me know, and I will see you as always in the next video. With much love. Bye.